the shift change is very different depending on whether or not you rescue the prisoner already. These guys will just be coming down from the top of the ramp on the left-hand side. But if you've already rescued the prisoner, they will already be much, much further down the beach. This is actually one of the most difficult parts of the route I set up, because knocking these guys out is incredibly difficult, and trying to get any consistency on this is just near impossible. So I've settled on what could only be described as possibly one of the stupidest ideas ever, which is to, for the second time, use my own helicopter as a distraction to get these guys to look away. Because these guys have telescopic X-ray vision and will spot me in a second, even if I'm hiding in a bush. Even behind cactuses, by the way. And the thing is, once the CO tells everybody, okay, fire at the enemy helicopter, they're all going to be coming down here, but there is a simple way to cancel it. Master Militaris being set Chico down to calm him down, instantly out of there.
Chico, where is Paz?
She's dead.
When was this recorded?
She's dead.
And now starts the process of putting away the prisoners. Incidentally, always leave Chico last, since the helicopter will immediately leave once he's in, even if there are still prisoners just outside of the helicopter. If you actually never put Chico down, I had to to just get rid of all the guards who were going to shoot at the chopper. But if you didn't do that, the tape that you collected from him during that scene will just drop out of his pockets once you're putting him into the chopper. It's actually kind of weird. So anyway, come on, Chico. Your day here has come to an end. Sorry, your day here has not come to an end. I accidentally dropped you. There you go.
Chico's tape. Think it could give us a clue to Paz's location. Use your iDroid to listen to it.
Okay, yeah, so you're gonna be hearing some unpleasantries going on here, but I might as well say the fastest way to Paz is kind of tough, because all you would have to do is really just get a lot of headshots. So the method I'm using is much easier. It also demonstrates the clues hidden in the tape a little bit a little more clearly, where it's like, okay, I'm going to a vehicle, and I'm going to pass a flagpole, go by a heliport, and end up at a gate.
Must be near the heliport.
This is a weird strategy I figured out, which was just like, you don't have to headshot that guy. In fact, well, you should take any measures you can to, like, make sure you don't waste your tranquilizer rounds. And that's a great one. Now, when I was talking about the route to Paz relying heavily on headshots, the helipad is guarded by like 6 guards in total. And staying out of their line of sight, which is hard given that the entire helipad is illuminated, and getting perfect headshots without running out of tranquilizer rounds, yeah, that's a tough number to pull off. So here is a much safer, albeit slower strategy.
Still not sure.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, 2 sets of flags. Lovely. I have my camera here at a bit of a specific angle because gotta watch out for one guard in specifically to see what type of cycle he's on.
Open the front gate. Supply deliveries on its way in. Opening front gate.
Okay, there's a bit of cutscene overlap here. So, yeah, no matter what, the lines are still playing out. And that guard needs to turn around by that point. If something goes wrong, I will be spotted basically no matter what. And I'd have to call an audible and figure out a way to get to the... to pause from the other side of the gate. I'm sticking this guy up and interrogating him, specifically just to give me a bit of information on the guards that are downstairs here. However, this here are where I make 2 severe mistakes. I choose to sprint down the stairs, which I should have just walked slowly because I was preemptively trying to get out of the way of the camera. So now I have to wait for this guard to come over here so that I can stick him up. Thankfully, with the interrogation information, I managed to see his outline through the wall. And here's another big one. I did not crawl to the center of here, spotted, and only with an incredibly lucky headshot did I manage to avoid getting alerted. So keep going here into the boiler room and you'll find a crucified Paz. Back into the cutscenes, and yep, you gotta carry this prisoner too. Of course, this one has the bigger explanation that Paz never fully gains consciousness, as opposed to Chico, who just can't walk. So yeah, there will always be a few guards around there that just spawn. Your options are either to knock them out or stick them up. Only 2 will ever be around there, and you never really have to deal with them because you can just get out. This headshot right here has killed at least 2 or 3 runs. Because you need to get this guy knocked out. And it's really tough to distract him from a distance, so it's a lot easier to shoot him from a distance. Unfortunately, that's still not an easy option. So, yep. Waiting on this camera. Okay, so what I'm about to do is very unoptimal for time, but it is safer. If all the guards around the heliport are knocked out, you can safely call the chopper with enough time to put in 2 people on board. But it's tricky to ensure that you don't both get spotted. Or sorry, it's tricky to ensure that you don't get spotted by anyone. Like even there, I got partially seen, but you're generally safe. This guy will spot you if you try to go to a helicopter too quickly. And people on the side can spot you just because. And that tanker and the anti-vehicle tank there can also just absolutely destroy your helicopter. So, going to the much safer option and going all the way back to where I started this mission. And also, walking across this heliport, once you knock out the guard who's controlling the spotlight, yeah, pretty simple. As long as you never sprint, you're not going to get seen. So yeah, there are 2 landing zones that are closer than the one I'm about to go to, but however, both of them your helicopter can get absolutely ravaged by too many enemies, and I do not have enough tranq rounds to take them all on. Well, reliably take them all on. Also, the route back to the cave in which I put all the other prisoners on, that one is really tough to get to from the prison. It's just weird how cycles are and where the guards are now. But thankfully through here, I already had to go through here to get the first prisoner. So, most of the guys are already knocked out. And the few that are lingering are easily avoidable. Alright, so I'm basically in the home stretch. There's always a bit of randomness to this. Well, it's not actually random, it's more a lack of awareness of all the things that can potentially be going on. So it could have been that somebody may have been stood up because somebody found their body. Somebody may have been woken up. So as Snake is elbowing past here by sprinting to the final area, I know I am free now. So just for funsies, I'm just looking around for all the guards that I haven't shot and just spotting them. Sadly, I believe the challenge of spotting all the enemies is only available on normal difficulty.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ.
As with interesting words. Let's see what they have. Let's see if they have any meaning.
On station at LZ.
So yes, a lot of wasted time here as I'm just waiting for the helicopter, but in general, again, it's a very safe option.
Target on the chopper.
So yes, pressing Y to go on at the same time that you're putting her in, and we're extracting paths, and the mission is completed. So yes, not the fastest option, but a pretty damn good time for not getting any alerts. However, I obviously came incredibly close, given the one time in which I guaranteed would have been in reflex mode when I shot that one person. But yeah, mission completed. My points are about 4,000 below the current record that I know of, but that record is also about 10 minutes faster. This is hardly an impressive run, it's an adequate run, but any kind of improvement is purely time, and the time bonuses is actually really small at this point. But, yeah.
Snake. Snake!
Medic! She's rigged. Damn it, we were set up!
We gotta get it out. No time for anesthetic. We have to open her now.
Hold her down. Hold her down! Keep her gun in.
Stable, no active bleeding. She's clean, I'm closing her up. Hold her steady. It's gotta be a continuous suture.
Control tower, this is Morpho 1. All hummingbirds are on the wing. We'll shake hands, then head back to the cage. Boss, you got a call. Boss, can you hear me?
What's up, Huey?
Our guests are right on time. Document destruction and hangar decontamination are complete. AFVs have been stowed away, and Zeke's on the seafloor along with a nuke. Everyone's got their story straight. The guided tour will be wrapped up by the time you get home.
Make me proud.
By the time they leave, I'll have the IAEA praising us as the poster boys for world peace. Out. Tower, this is Morpho 1. Do you copy? Can't get through. The link seems fine, but...
Inspection was nothing but a smoke screen. I heard explosions, then... They played us like a damn fiddle! Give it back! This isn't right, that was ours! We built it, damn it! You spying bitch! Come on, start talking, bitch! Come on, get up and start talking!
Bob, there's...
It's all right, we got it out.
There's another in my...
Your favorite song? Nicola, Bart, immigrants wrongly executed. But their deaths served as a message to others. That ours is a society that murders the innocent. Do you too believe your sacrifice will change the world?
So yeah, that was Ground Zeroes. As a whole, or as a single, in terms of the story, it did get a bit of a backlash for essentially being a playable demo in some respects. If you don't like the idea of playing primarily side missions to get the most amount out of your game, then yeah, this is not exactly the best value, but really cool to play, and you can get a lot of replay out of one map. It's actually really remarkable. I remember the first time I played this, I beat the story mode in an hour and a half, and I did not get 100% until 40 hours later. Currently, my Steam page is like says something like 50 hours on this. So, yeah, if you're willing to try to just improve your game, or improve your skills at a game, yep, this game can be quite good. What? There's a gimmick department? I never knew that. But yeah, the best parts of this game are probably the amount of challenges to help to improve yourself at the game, or to improve your skill at the game. If that isn't your shtick, then yeah, this probably isn't the game for you. But then again, that wasn't necessarily a problem with the other Metal Gears, and the people who would be ideal for this game, and the people who would be most likely to play this game are people who already like Metal Gear Solid. So, maybe this should not have been the numbered one, but who knows. Anyway, I don't know if I'm actually going to buy Phantom Pain yet. I'm thinking about it, but I'm a bit iffy on the subject due to my massive cheapness and the fact that I'm still unemployed. Lovely. But yeah, stay tuned, Carlito N.S.P, because I actually want to try all the side missions, which have a little bit of details, stories, and are pretty cool to see what's possible. I'll try to get all the side details that I can, although some of them are one-timers. For example, I could have attempted to get the Zoff patches in this mission, but they kind of disappeared once you passed the first playthrough, so wasn't exactly an option for me. Anyway, now that the copyright infringing song is starting to die down, I guess that's gonna have to be it for me, Carlito N.S.P. I hope you enjoy the rest of the credits, and join me next time for whatever the heck I make. See you guys then.
Cypher's been in hiding ever since his grand experiment. No one's seen him in years. All we hear are orders delivered by proxy. Except you. You met with him, face to face, in order to contact Big Boss. Tell me where he is. Where is Cypher? Where is Zero? I've never known choice. Where I was born, the language I speak, I've never had the freedom to choose for myself. But you, right now, are free. Do as you will.
this will save Big Boss.
It may.
Will you really kill Zero for me?
Not for you.
All right. Zero is...
You've been listening to this for how damn long?
She's dead.
When was this
I think the
recorded?
actual tape is 7 minutes.
She's dead.
Now that that unpleasantness is gone, I can go back to my tombs. Hilariously, they have actually established that Big Boss actually does own a Walkman, as I believe Zadornov gave him one in the beginning of Peace Walker. Damn it, Snake, mash the button faster. You'll unlock it quicker. Given the events that happen, that you find out happened, I'm surprised she's not on a table or weird sort of chair. I am really genuinely surprised they did not trap the wires that are holding her up. It would have been amazing just to hear all of a sudden the sirens flaring as soon as you cut the wires. But that would have been pretty brutal. Wow, look at all that blood around her kidneys.
We have to open her now.
No time for anesthesia. It's just a needle. It's just a needle poke and boom.
Hold her down.
And
Hold her down!
it's just a needle poke. It's like boom, and then you can do with everything else. And now to one of the more gruesome scenes in the entire series.
Keep her gut in.
Fuck, already bleeding out from. I'm pretty sure she definitely does have internal bleeding. Jesus Christ, that's fucking grizzly. Goddamn. Fucking hell, mate.
Boss.
Jesus Christ, how the fuck did that fit in there? Holy butts. Well, that was thoroughly unpleasant, and anytime I see that scene, I always get reminded of just the one time I went to emergency room, and I saw somebody, like, who was just crying out in pain because they said their pain meds weren't working after they went to surgery. Dang.
Document destruction and hangar decontamination are complete. AFVs have been stowed away, and Zeke's on the seafloor along with a nuke. Everyone's got their story straight.
That whole sentence was just such a strange, like, ordeal. It's just, yep, we did a good job of making sure we didn't get caught for anything. No, Mother Base. Holy fuck, how the hell did they put her in a complete demolition set of explosions? And why would they do it while they're still on it? What maroons? They're gonna die. They're gonna fall into the ocean floor. What the butt? Come on, boss. You got this, bros. RPG ain't nothing but a game type. Come on, Travis, touchdown. We built this base together. We're gonna fucking leave it. But I just have one question. How the fuck did you not predict this when you predicted everything fucking else? It was at this exact moment that he remembered their date on the beach. And realized they could never be apart again. Man, I still haven't played Metal Gear Solid 5, so I don't actually know any of the fates of Amanda, the French woman, Huey, or anything. So, dang.
Inspections, nothing
Or fuck, what about Strangelove? Jesus.
I heard explosions, then... They played us like a damn fiddle!
I'm not sure what it is about Robin Atkin Downs' performance here, but it seems really weird. Like, they told him to yell, but then they told him to quiet down his yelling.
There's another in my...
Which makes that whole surgery scene utterly pointless. Unless they were set to blow up at different times. Kaboosh. It's a good thing that was covering your eye, Snake. Otherwise the burn would have been everywhere. Oh, hi! I can't think of too many times in which there have been news about, oh, a helicopter has crashed into another helicopter.